Sometimes I get a single player or multiplayer card game, and the thing that keeps me from playing it is how long it takes to set the game up. Like how long it takes to get the game from box to set up on the table. So I wanted to take a minute and just open this up, get everything out on the table, get my deck set up, get the map set up, get the enemy encounter deck set up, and show you just how long it takes to go from box to table. Now, two things to note. I have actually already played this game, so it's not like a fresh open. And the second thing is, I've already gone through and sleeved all the cards, because this game actually comes with a lot of sleeves for the cards. So any of the character cards, I'll give you an example. They come in these fancy little Slay the Spire sleeves. So you can see this is a strike card. And when you have the option of going to a campfire to level up your cards, you can flip the card over and you'll notice it has like the plus on it now. And so the sleeves are basically to allow you to upgrade your cards. So I've already gone through all the work of sleeving the cards and organizing things. So this is not like fresh open the box and then put it at the table. This is like, how long does it take you to get this game on the table once you have like everything kind of all set up? So opening up the box, there's a nice little top tray, as you may have noticed, that holds a few of the elements here. I'm not going to be going particularly fast, but I also just want to show that it doesn't take that long to get this game set up. So I'm going to be pulling out the deck for the Ironclad. I'm going to be pulling out the character for the Ironclad. Let me get the boss cards, and let me get the Encounter 1 enemies. So here are the Act 1 enemies, Act 1 minions, Act 1 elites, and then last, the Act 1 events. We're going to take one of these random Muse blessings and put that on top of my deck. All right, let's grab the opening map and then my character card, or character plate. Whoops. All right, so we have the character plate for the Ironclad, along with my deck, my Muse Blessing, and my figure. And let's get out these tokens here. We'll also pull out the shop card, just in case we need it soon. The rest of it we can kind of slide aside. There's our shop, and here is our Act 1 map. All right. And we're going to take these various decks of enemy cards and line them up over here. So we have the basic enemies, the minions that will get added to a fight, and then we have the elites and our random encounters. Okay, can't see some of those on the map, or on the camera. But there we go. Now you should be able to see most of them. All right, we're going to go through and we're going to pick. Here's our Act 1 bosses. We go through here and grab the dice and the boot and the dice we roll. So we got a 4, which means we're going to have the flamey guy, the Hexaghost. So Hexaghost is going to be our Act 1 boss. We'll put that up at the top of the map there. And we'll set the other enemies here aside. We don't need those at the moment. And then we're going to go and spruce up our map with the random locations. So we just pull these out of this little token tray here, and generally I just put them face down on the table, and then once I've forgotten what is what, I start randomly putting them onto the map. There are some gray ones and there are some white ones, and I'm pretty sure that the reason they've designed it this way is so you don't get an unfair map or you don't get a too easy map. So this adds some randomization to the maps. Let's hide that one, mix it up. All right, so we now have our map built, we have our figure out, we have our boot on the board, we have our character, we'll just call this a plaque, our character plaque. We need to grab 3 of these red cubes, 1 for our energy, 1 for our black value, and 1 for our hit points. And let's take a look at our Muse Blessing. It says we get to gain 3 gold, so we'll grab 3 gold out of here and put it on our character card. And then it says we also get to grab a card. So we're going to go into our deck over here, and like the way that the box is designed, it has these built-in dividers. So I've gone in and put the little separators between it. So here's the Ironclad's cards. So I can just go ahead and grab 3 cards right off the front of the Ironclad's deck, and that'll give me something to start my game with. Ooh, combustion is or combust versus cleave. I think I'm all about cleave, actually. 2 damage to all enemies sounds too good to be true, so I'm going to go ahead and take cleave. I'm going to put the other cards back at the back of the deck. So I now have my 11 card deck, which includes a cleave. Get that a quick shuffle. So on my, I'm saying it wrong, it's not Mew, it's Niao. On my Niao's Blessing, I also have the ability to either remove a card, transform a card, or gain a relic but lose 2 hit points. I like the idea of losing 2 hit points because on the Ironclad I gain hit points so often, so I'm going to go into my box here. And again, there's another area here at the bottom of the box in the center where all the relics are, the potions are, and then boss relics. So I'm just going to grab the very top relic here, and I got once per combat retaining the number of cards this turn. Pretty cool. All right, so boom. And Act 1 always starts with preset encounters. So in the case of this encounter, let's see. Where are they at? There we go. Here are the random first encounters. Unfortunately, I had them mixed in with the regular ones. We're just going to grab one of those, and all right, we're off and running. So that is the setup for Slay the Spire. Everything's all ready to go. If we were playing with multiple players, it'd be pretty easy for me to get their decks up and ready to go as well. I think it's a pretty fast game to set up, even when I'm kind of like taking my time. So what was this, about 7 minutes? I don't know, maybe 5 minutes in actuality, if I wasn't like gabbing so much. So that's it. That's just a setup of Slay the Spire. If you're interested in a cooperative card game, I think this is one of my new favorites. I've always liked Slay the Spire, the video game, and I think this card game does a really good job of recreating the elements that are familiar to the game, but also giving a lot of new multiplayer cooperative interactions. I will make another video talking about all those interactions and what I like about the game, but anyways, if you're interested in looking at this game up, I'll put a link down in the description where you can find it. There we go. I think I might be on camera. God bless you. Have a great day.